Dames en heren, wij zijn weer terug. We hebben aan het einde van de vorige video zijn wij bedreigd door een mysterieuze man met een hoed.
Klopt.
En omdat wij geleerd hadden dat de vermiste dochter, wat was haar naam ook weer, Catherine, zwanger bleek te zijn. Ja. Wat wij ook hebben is een nieuwe locatie, Abandoned Factory. En
waarom ook alweer? Waarom wisten wij dat we daarheen moesten?
Omdat die stagiair dat had uitgezocht.
Oh ja.
En we kunnen weer terug ook naar David Ramos' huis. Dat was de blowtorch.
Ja.
Dus zeg maar, waar wil je eerst heen?
Ja, ik denk naar die factory.
Oké. Ja, waar wil je heen is gewoon... Er staat een gevaarlijke man.
And this would be an abandoned factory? I'd underestimated the size of the matter. That building was huge, and I'd lose an entire day trying to inspect it completely. Plus, the place was being watched. I had to find a way to access it without being noticed by the guard.
Maar dit ziet er niet echt abandoned uit, moet ik zeggen. Laten we weer naar die poster kijken en schrikken.
Ja, muziekje krijgen.
HPD did a great job of wallpapering all of Miami with Ramos's ugly mug.
Sowieso, dat is een achievement.
The poster fluttered, held only by 2 little pins. It contained all the details about a missing little dog, including the promise of a reward.
Er zit iets onder.
Saw a hole in the wall, right behind that fluttering poster.
Daar gaan we in kijken.
Een put.
The manhole could have been a perfect gateway into the factory.
Dat is natuurlijk die gang waar we nog niet in konden in het riool.
Ah, ja, lekker.
I always wanted to drive one of those. Even after entering the premises, I don't think I could ever lift that big shutter door.
Ja. En hij zei iets over Alice. Dus we moeten het rioolsysteem via Alice leren.
The beach party, complete with a contest for surfers.
Weet je wat ik bedoel met het rioolsysteem?
With my scarf continually covered my eyes. And I
als
kept
in
on falling off the
hoe de
board.
gangen lopen in het riool.
Ja.
Okay. Ja, het duurde even.
Hello.
Het heeft tijd nodig.
Did you by any chance come from the future to stop android domination?
Huh? I don't understand what you're saying, mate. Who are you?
I am... Maybe it was best to use a fake name, given the circumstances.
Ja.
Clint Stallone!
Clint Stallone.
Ja.
Like the cartoon they show every Thursday night. I like it a lot.
Hij is een domme man.
Especially when Clint kicks the bad guy's ass. I am Eugene, mate.
Eugene.
Meeting you is a huge pleasure, in all possible respects.
Eugene. Okay.
So, what are you doing here all alone?
I'm guarding the fort, Mama says it's the job of responsibility.
Responsibility.
Exactly. Responsibility. Mama said if someone we don't like or is not our friend shows up and tries to enter,
you kick them out.
I break his back and throw him down the drain in the square. Every time this happens, Mama makes big laughs and buys me a bag of chips.
The innocence with which he confessed the atrocity left me without words. This Eugene was oblivious about being so dangerous. I heard you mention a certain Mama.
Mama Cecily. She gets angry when people call her Mama. She says it makes her feel old.
Is she your mother?
No, but she took me from the orphanscape and found this job.
Orphanscape?
Orphanage, Eugene.
Yes, scorphanage.
And what's her line of work?
She tried to explain it, but I didn't understand. She says she loves working with other people's money.
Loan shark. They're criminals of the worst kind. And is she here now?
No, she comes later. First, she goes to find her girls to see if they're okay.
Better and better. She must be a barrel of laughs.
Imagine that once, when she was young, she took gas and matches and set fire to our school. Boom! The owner says it's because of that funny story that he gave this job to Mama.
Mama is dus niet de owner.
Nee.
So, this is a restricted area?
I don't know that word.
I mean, only certain people can enter here.
It's true. It works like that. Only those who are nice to Mama can enter. And that's just me, the owner, and the guy driving the truck. Ah, no. I broke the back of him last Thursday.
You really know how to fun around here. What do you think about giving me a sightseeing tour around the factory?
Like when you're in those places with a guy talking weird. I never understand what they say, those guys, but I like them.
Let's play a game. I am a Japanese tourist, and you're the nice guy talking weird. The game is not started yet, Eugene.
I don't know, Stallone. I'd really like to, but Mama would kill me.
I had to persist with Eugene. About the owner of the factory. He runs the place, does he?
Yes, he's responsible.
Responsible, Eugene. Can you describe him?
I'm not good at doing identity descriptions. He's not funny, though. Mama says he scares she, too.
Her, Eugene. Is this him, by any chance?
Die foto.
That's Redwad. Why do you got his photo?
Ah, well, he and I are old friends.
Die topcrimineel is dus het vriendje van Catherine.
With me.
What a shame. I wanted to surprise him.
And jump out from a corner screaming boo? I'd really like to, but Mama would kill me.
At least now I knew the name of the mysterious character in the photo.
Redwad. Wat een naam.
Let's suppose I managed to convince this Mama to let me enter.
Yes?
Where would I find Radwed's office? This place looks huge.
I can't talk about this stuff with strangers. Last time I disobeyed, Mama punished me. Oh. She took away Bert, and the same night she made me found his severed head on the bed.
Good
Godfather.
Lord. Was it your dog?
My stuffed panda.
Well, it must have been a painful loss for you, nonetheless.
You can say that again, Stallone.
Getting back to us, are you sure you can't tell me anything? After all, nobody will ever know.
No, and again, no. I already suffered too
Hij heeft het wel zwaar.
That information
Ik
was
weet hoe hij
useful.
zich voelt met
Even
een
if I
stuffed
managed to
panda die
enter the
onthoofd wordt.
factory, I'd risk being seen roaming around without more detailed directions. I needed Eugene, so I had to deceive him somehow.
Matties worden met Eugene.
So, you really loved your teddy bear?
Wij hebben een teddybeer onder ons bed.
It was the panda.
Ja.
Die gaan wij een panda maken met de witte verf bij het werk.
I have more important things to do than stay here to correct your grammar.
Bye, Stallone.
Vind je dat een goed
Dat is
idee?
echt een goed idee. Dat is een heel goed idee.
The sign consisted of a simple R alongside a rose falling. It matched the company name, Fallen Rose.
Oh ja, Fallen Rose. Dat was het. Dus, plan.
Mamma mia, look at those cars. Luxury convertibles, with all the gadgets in the right places.
Dat is niet wat ik wilde doen. Ik wil weglopen. Waar is mijn pijltje? Daar. Beertje ophalen.
Ja.
Stond er nog wat in de krant van vandaag?
I was surprised to find Ramos in the lead story. According to an information leak, the night before, there had been 2 murders at the same time in the city of Concord, Massachusetts. The journalist was reporting on a connection between the murders and Ramos being on the run. But I still couldn't believe Blowtorch would have been able to reach Massachusetts with all the security checks in place. The article was written by Pratt. God, that vampire was everywhere.
Maar daar hadden we ook nog een interview mee met Pratt.
Klopt.
De teddybeer.
And so Eugene was heartbroken over the loss of his stuffed panda. Could I use my little bear to entice him? Huh. How long since I last pulled it out from down there? My beloved Bobby. I called him that in memory of my grandpa, Roberto. That stuffed animal had been with me since I was 6.
En nu gaan we hem weggeven aan een van de enorme kerel. Die geen werkende hersenen heeft. Witte verf. Er staat een kind.
Attention, monsieur! Huh? Attention to what?
Goeie animatie.
Wat was dat? Een
You
rotje?
horrible brat.
I told you. The Harbinger today made us a really big favor with those firecrackers.
It almost sounds like a gunshot.
They should be illegal. They throw them on the ground.
Oh,
then
knal
they
eten.
explode and we all jump into the air by fear. Where will we end up, I wonder?
At the morgue. Another prank like that and I'll have a stroke.
Knal eten.
Yeah.
Ach man.
I suspected that having one of those firecrackers in my pocket would help me in the future.
Nou, biertje.
That way, it would have looked like a panda.
Hop.
Oh, lekker.
Kijk, die gedachte had. Ik heb een firecracker. Is die niet gepopt?
Mogelijk.
Oké. Met panda naar Eugene?
Dat denk ik.
Nee. We gaan eerst de riool-dingen vragen, nu we toch hier zijn.
Riool-dingen. Goed gesprek.
Hi, Lars.
I've been to the factory you mentioned this morning, and you know what, Alice? That place is anything but abandoned.
Which makes it a real lead, instead of the potential dead end that it seemed.
The problem with sneaking inside remains, though. The place is guarded by the last descendant of a race of prehistoric giants. Yet I think I found a possible access point. You can hold your own with that hellish thing, can't you?
I'm usually able to find out more than an average person can learn about their spouse by rummaging through their wallet.
Remarkable. Could you provide me with a map of the, Alice, I know it may seem strange, but I need a map of the city sewers, with a marked path that will lead me from a certain starting point to an end one.
You want to go through the sewers? Such elegance.
Sowieso.
Give me 2 minutes.
2 minuten.
2 minuten.
Kijk.
All right. I already
waren geen
found
2
an
minuten.
up-to-date map, and I marked the coordinates for the old factory. It wasn't easy. I had to hack the server of the Miami municipality, upload a worm that would hide my IP from the IT controllers, and finally download all the updated floor plans for the sewers.
And you did all that in 20 seconds?
I'm messing with you. I just loaded the appropriate site and found a recent map.
Ah. Print hero.
Are you sure you want to sneak through the sewers all alone? With or without a map, it is still a dark and smelly labyrinth.
Recently, I met a kid that could prove useful.
Let me know what you find in there. And most of all,
gaat ons
be
helpen,
careful. I have a bad feeling.
Dat wilde hij ook
You
alweer.
bet. Bad feeling is my middle name.
That
Spullen.
would be 2 names, Lars.
Oh ja, elektronische
Ja,
spullen. Ja.
Ja.
That doesn't quite work, does it?
Not really. But wait, you could say, bad feeling is my nickname instead.
Great. Bad feeling sounds fearsome as a nickname, doesn't it?
Lol.
See you later, partner.
Bye, Lars.
Bye Lars. Goed, eerst beer, eerst sewers. We zijn bij sewers. Wij gaan sewers. Die dude gaat mij helpen. Ik heb sewer map.
The moment has come to finally assert your peculiar talent.
To open tuna cans using only my toenails?
No,
Okay.
gross. I mean, your infallible sense of direction in the depths of the city's underground. You must be my guide, and lead me to a specific point of the city, in the vicinity of a manhole.
And how do I know where it is?
I have a map here with the route displayed. I'm not that naive.
Okay. And what do I get out of it?
My unconditional love.
Hij wil iets.
All right, what do you want? More electronic junk?
I want you to recover my medallion from that mound of dirt.
Is it yours? And why is it there? Is it yet another gift from the surface?
Don't even joke about it.
Weet
That
je?
medallion is mine.
Maybe we can retrieve it and give it back to the rightful owner.
I told you it's mine. I always
really
have it
don't.
on me, but this morning I
really
woke
weird.
up and
Really
somehow it
weird.
had ended up there. I just couldn't reach it, and so
In mijn beleving hebben we
I
die
need
niet
you
gedaan.
to get it.
It must
gaan
be
we dat
tough to
even
be
doen.
as tall as it can.
If you're going to be like that, then I want a Sfrizzo Cola too.
Do you think this is the right time to drink a soda? I'm in a hurry, you little punk.
It's not for drinking. I need it as fuel for my modified vehicle.
I heard something about that. It seems that Sfrizzo was withdrawn from the market just because of the diluted fuel scandal. Wait a minute, though. What vehicle are we talking about?
Listen, do you want to ride or not? Then shut up, bring me my medallion and a Sfrizzo Cola.
Okay, I'm going.
Oké. Dan moeten we nog eerst cola vandaan gaan halen. Magnetic fishing rod, ja.
It remained out of reach.
Wat?
Was it
Aanzien.
really worth it? Better think about it.
Hij is niet lang genoeg. De magnetic fishing rod. Maar?
Je kan niet op het ding staan.
Nee, ik kan hier niet naartoe lopen.
The medallion was out of reach, even from the central mound. I would have to go around and get there from the back.
Go around? Kan ik gewoon zelf hier inlopen met mijn map? Ja, en dan kom ik daaruit. Heel. Hoppa.
The line from my amazing fishing rod had broken, giving me barely enough time to grab the medallion. I was astonished by the craftsmanship of the object. This surely wasn't street jewelry.
Dit is die raaf, die hebben we eerder gezien.
Crow, with a threatening look, surrounded the world with its wings. What was a little gangbanger like him doing with a prize like that? Then again, it was absolutely none of my business. I already had a mystery on my hands, and one at a time was enough.
En we zoeken nog een colaatje.
I had to take that strange medallion back to M.
Toch? Een colaatje wou die.
Ja.
I recovered your medallion. Not bad at all, I must say. Where'd you find it?
Throw it to me, and mind your own business.
Okay. I was just being curious.
Oké, waar gaan we een colaatje vandaan halen? Weten we nog niet.
Misschien gewoon bij die vent in zijn winkel. Het ligt misschien te veel voor de hand, maar het lijkt me...
Een krant te verkopen.
Ja.
I had nothing else to say to that fake Frenchman.
Kok meneer?
Wat?
Kok meneer.
Die is opgepakt.
Oh ja, dat klopt. Maar daar kunnen we ook niet meer heen.
Dat gaan we bekijken.
I was sure I'd found everything I needed there.
Kunnen we niet heen. Hier is een drankautomaat.
Oh ja, natuurlijk. Dat wist ik. Mogelijk.
Look at that, Jimby.
Hey.
The brave Lazarus Bundy has really come to see us.
Oh, die vrouw.
I can't believe I'm actually here.
There. No reason to be upset. I can assure you you've made the best decision of your career.
I'll content myself with the assurance that you won't smear me out of turn.
All right, so I'd say we've got everything we need to start rolling. Jimby, you can start recording.
Jimby.
Whoa, wait a second. Just like that, out of the blue, without preparing the questions a bit?
This is Gwendolyn Pratt reporting from the house of the serial killer Blowtorch, aka David Ramos. We have with us the detective in charge of the case, Lazarus Bundy. Good evening, Mr. Bundy.
Good evening.
Let's get straight to the point. Last night you were involved in a struggle with the dangerous individual who, we mustn't forget, is on the run. How would you describe this experience to our viewers?
Wij gaan er gewoon zelfvertrouwen uitspreken, toch?
Ja.
Daar rechts zien we M in plaats van die vrouw.
Oh ja.
You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Ramos is huge, but I exercise a lot. And then, I'm a black belt in karate.
You can't tell by looking at you.
I wear baggy clothes to keep low profile.
Where do you think Ramos is hiding right now?
Wat een rare interviewtechniek ook heeft hij.
Ja.
I'm afraid that lunatic has unfinished business with me, so no doubt he's still in town.
If things are really as you say, I'm sure Seamus Burton will hunt him down wherever he's hiding. The respectable Seamus Burton, who always diligently watches over our city of Miami. Let's cut to the chase, detective. How do you answer the accusations that you purposely let Blowtorch escape just to have someone to hunt down to keep your already at risk job?
Already a risk job? What are you talking about, you ugly witch?
It's no secret that you've just been fired, detective. Or I should say, ex-detective.
I wasn't covering up anything. I was fired specifically because...
Facts tell another story, Bundy. It seems you've been in difficult waters lately. That your alleged detective skills have been... how can I say it? Deteriorated for quite a few months now. My understanding is that you haven't successfully closed a case for at least 6 months, ex-detective. How do you answer to this real data?
Enough, Pratt. I knew I was making a mistake coming here, but your lowness knows no bounds.
One more question, Bundy. Have you given any thought to your immediate future? I doubt that anyone will offer you work after what you... As you wish. I'm Gwendolyn Pratt. Back to you in the newsroom.
Okay.
I told you, Bundy. The important thing is not for the audience to have the absolute truth, just a plausible one. Have a good day.
Go to hell.
Oké, maar we kunnen niet daar een colaatje uittrekken, blijkbaar.
Nee.
I knew it was a bad idea to challenge Gwendolyn Pratt, the Queen of Mud. And so my decline in those previous months had become a matter of public domain. Anyway, who cared? My crisis had been leaked, yes, but not the real reason behind it. They could speculate, but the real truth was mine alone.
Kan ik nu alsnog weer daar naartoe? Is ze weg? Ja.
It's you again.
Do we know each other?
No, but I've seen you on TV. You must be a VIP.
Ah, well, you can proclaim it loudly. Because before you is the famous detective... Lazarus Bundy!
That's why you wear a Sherlock Holmes hat?
Ja.
It's more like him wearing my hat.
Well, actually...
Anyway, let me work now, Mr...
Issa.
Stay there and watch how a real investigator works.
I have to wait for the pawn shop to open anyway. The owner has no will to work. He should have been here already for a while now.
Frizzo Cola vending machine.
The vending machine wasn't working, so I couldn't buy a soda. I had no choice but to come up with something illegal.
Ooh.
Trying is useless. It's gone. I put some money inside and it was eaten. I also tried to kick it, but no dice.
Believe me, you were lucky. I wouldn't wish a Frizzo even on my worst enemy.
Magneetje.
Better think about it.
Glas inslaan.
Destroying the vending machine seemed like overkill.
Oh.
Surely I could devise something less flashy. In that moment,
Een rotje erin gooien.
I didn't understand.
Nee.
Was it really worth it?
Plan.
Dan?
Ik heb nog een sleutel waarvan we nog niet weten waar die van is.
Destroying the vending machine. I thought it was better. A vending machine for Frizzo. Actually, the soda was pulled from the market some time ago. That's why the vending... In that moment, I needed...
I need one for M, dat weet ik. Zit er nog wat in die mailboxes?
No more messages from me.
Are you looking for clues?
What are you talking about?
I've heard this building was the hideout of a famous local serial killer who escaped because of a detective that... Hey, did you have anything to do with that?
Nah, I was dealing with another case. Another case, cleverly solved.
Hoe gaan we daar dan binnenkomen?
As a result of dealing with the worst individuals in society, I learned every kind of possible trick. Scrounging a soda was one of those tricks. Hey, that is Frizzo Cola. If I need to loosen a bolt,
Dit werkt echt,
perfect.
Sorry, aren't you a detective?
Exactly, and this vending machine contains some fundamental evidence from my latest case.
How cool. Can you take a selfie?
Ah, no thanks. I already had breakfast.
Actually, a selfie is...
Einde gesprek. Terug naar M. We hebben zijn cola. Voor zijn vehicle, waarvan we niet weten wat het is.
Ik ben wel benieuwd nu.
Ik ben wel benieuwd.
Here's your Frizzo Cola, you brat.
Wat?
We'll get around half the city with this.
All ready for our departure?
I'm ready for anything. And you?
Before leaving, I'd have to find out precisely how to move around inside the factory.
Dan moeten we leren van die dude.
Few things.
Ja.
Want we hebben nu een beer.
Een beer. Hier,
Eugene, ik heb een beer.
Eugene, I have a surprise for you.
What is it?
A brand new teddy bear, so you can forget the late bird.
Bird is not late. He's dead. And that is a very bad bear. Not a pander like Bert. Bert had little paws and eyes surrounded by dark. Take it away. I don't want it.
Incredible. He's also demanding. With the proper modifications, I'd turn Bobby the polar bear into Bobby the panda.
Kijk, panda.
Eugene, I have a surprise for you.
Ja, Eugene.
You're alive!
I know a specialist doctor owed me a favor, and I asked him to help me. Do you want him?
Of course! Give him to me, please!
Business before pleasure. Can you tell me where to find Radwed's office inside this huge factory?
Enter the big door, take the alley towards the hand you're right with, climb the ladder, and you'll find it up there. Now give me my bird, Stallone!
I knew Eugene was totally at my mercy then, and he would let me enter without making a fuss. Can I enter the factory?
No.
Oh. Okay. So, here's Bert.
Bert!
Nou jongen, geniet ervan.
I lingered a few moments to watch Eugene playing happily with a piece of my childhood, the only toy my father ever gave me. Parting with it was a bit like giving up a sweet memory.
Oké. Dan kunnen we nu denk ik wel het riool in. Wat denk jij?
Dat lijkt me wel.
En?
Breng ons naar fabriek.
Hey there, kid.
What do you want?
All ready for our departure?
I'm ready for anything. And you?
I'd say it's time. How long do we have to walk, more or less?
Walk? Wait here, you fool.
Waterscooter.
I just about convinced myself that I'd been scammed, when from the depths of the sewers, I heard a rumble.
Een bootje.
Wayo.
All aboard! The next ferry is about to weigh anchor and set sail to the sewers of death.
Sewers of death.
Hold tight to the dinghy.
Vol gas. Met cola als brandstof. Kijk, daar zijn we.
Following Eugene's instructions, I quickly reached Radwed's office. Finally in the Wolf's lair. I had to move quickly then, and above all, find something that would get me close to young Catherine.
Het lijkt me een mooi moment voor een checkpoint.
Ja, dat denk ik ook.
We zijn de fabriek binnengetreden en we gaan in de volgende video kijken wat we kunnen vinden in dit kantoor.
Ja.
Dus ik zou zeggen, tot de volgende keer.
Joe.